The presidential inauguration was attended by 508 foreign dignitaries across 51 delegations. 8 groups were led by their nation's head of state.
The U.S. sent a delegation that included former National Economic Counselor Director Brian Deese and former Deputy Secretary of State Richard Armitage.
Former U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo also attended the ceremony, leading a separate delegation. Guests from Japan included relatives of the late Japanese Prime Minister Abe Shinzo.
President Lai Ching-te, First Lady Wu Mei-ju, and Vice President Hsiao Bi-khim welcomed foreign dignitaries to the presidential office on Monday. Palau President Surangel Whips Jr. was seen greeting and congratulating Lai with both hands.
I can take it for you.
According to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, 51 delegations totaling 508 people attended the presidential inauguration. 8 delegations were led by heads of state, 1 by a deputy head of state, 1 by a foreign minister, and 2 by special envoys. The guests include the King of Eswatini, the President of the Marshall Islands, the President of Paraguay, and the President of Belize. Guests from the U.S. included former Director of the National Economic Council Brian Deese, former Deputy Secretary of State Richard Armitage, former AIT Chair Richard Bush, AIT Chair Laura Rosenberger, and former Secretary of State Mike Pompeo. Furuya Keiji, chair of the Japan ROC Diet Members Consultative Council, led Japan's delegation of 35 lawmakers from several parties. That's Japan's largest delegation to date, reflecting the strong bond between the two countries. Present at the ceremony were relatives of former Japanese Prime Minister Abe Shinzo, widow Abe Akie, and nephew Nobuchiyo Kishi. From Europe, 12 delegations totaling 39 dignitaries attended the ceremony. Guests came from the UK, France, Germany, Italy, Lithuania, and Ukraine. There were also members of the European Parliament. Their presence was a strong show of solidarity from democratic nations around the world.